Yeah, I'm still on that TB12 kick. I'm gonna go start right from the beginning. He comes out of college from Michigan, and he wears number 10 as quarterback. And he gets drafted by the Patriots, and the ball boy comes and hangs jersey with the number 12 on it. Was it the same guy that let the air out of the footballs? Maybe. So he plays a few years, and then they draft another guy, Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's got number 10. Maybe that's eating at him. Did he ask him for the number? No. Jimmy G comes from some college in Skunk Knuckle, Kentucky. Not really. He went to Eastern Illinois. Everybody knows that. So now he's wearing number 10. So now Tommy's on the bench every time they're at a game. He's looking at this week after week, month after month, year after year. So now the time's coming where he's been in 3 Super Bowls, 4 Super Bowls, and he knows the time is coming. So Belichick wants him out, which is only right. I mean, Jimmy's younger, he's faster, he's stronger. Tommy knows his time's coming to an end. What does he do? He goes behind Belichick's back, goes to the boss, his boss, ex-boss, and somehow they get rid of Jimmy G. Big mistake as far as I'm concerned. So then he goes, he's playing out his career, doing this, doing that. Now this whole time he's quiet as a church mouse, not saying a thing. Now all of a sudden his time's coming to an end. Now he wants to start making commercials, doing this, making protein drinks, this and that. I mean, look, I seen a picture of him when he came out of college, right before the draft, and he's standing there, and not for nothing, kind of looked like me, my first mugshot. I mean, not they didn't have a strip down like that, but from here up, I mean, and then he's got all these years to work out, but I don't see it. And then all of a sudden, he's putting these commercials out where he's doing the exercises, this, that, little clips on TV. No weights, rubber bands. Really? And then he's got a trainer that's slapping him in the side. I'm working out, somebody slaps me. You can figure out what's coming next. But yet he goes on, he's through this, through that, and he's doing these front lifts with a rubber band, and you see his neck shaking. Come on, you just don't see what's about to take place. I mean, you're physically, like these guys that aren't in a physical condition, look, their mouth talks faster than their body can take the punishment. I mean, there's all kinds of expressions, put up or shut up, this, that. I mean, seriously. And then he's hugging his receiver, Edelman, at the end. They said that we were too old. Well, they're right. You're too old. I mean, Edelman led the league in drops. I can do that. I'm 63 and I can do that. Is that a big thing in football, lead the league in drops? I don't think it is. But anyway, that's what happened. And then he comes out with this T-shirt, bet against us. Well, the smart money's gonna be in this year coming up. But yet again, all these Tom Brady fans, they'll still bet on him. Whatever, who cares? So then Tommy's doing all these workout routines, this and that. Look, you gotta know what you're physically capable of. I mean, like I said, you're not playing flag football out there. They're coming to hit you. Look, I'm 63 years old, and I don't try to impress no one. The only person I have to impress on this planet is me. That's the most important thing. And I kind of learned that from Bernard King. from talking to the guy. Because I used to do stupid things in my lifetime, and there's consequences for everything. But the thing is, you really got to think things through before you actually do them because there's consequences for everything. I mean, seriously, do you need the money that bad? You need that 50 mil? I don't think you do. Why are you doing it? Because it comes back to ego. You take the worst, trying to take the worst team, actually the worst franchise in pro sports history, and take them to a Super Bowl. I cannot see that happening. And don't be disappointed if you don't take them to the promised land because I really can't see it. I said, look, in my brain, I still think that I could play sports at a certain level, not at the professional level. I mean, I could lead the league in drop passes. I might even be able to catch a few. Come on, I mean, are you really thinking this through? I mean, you got a 2-year deal. Are you going to make it through the first year? Are you going to even be able to play the second year? Because there's a lot of things that are going to take place. I mean, like I said, football's a physical, violent sport. And you have to look at yourself and think, can my body take this punishment? Like I said, I'm 63 years old. My body can take more punishment than his. I mean, come on, I don't have no gym in my house. Like, none of that stuff. I don't have none of that. I'm not even allowed to go to a gym with the way the country is today. I mean, seriously, you really got to think about this. Are you gonna? No, because that ego gets in the way. If something happens, are you going to be able to spend that money that you have? These are all things you got to think about. I mean, I know the thing with the pro sports world, you got girls throwing themselves at you. Well, a little piece of advice, all that glitters is not gold. I mean, look, I don't dislike the guy. I'm just trying to put some realistic thoughts in his head because I don't know what they were teaching him in New England, but it wasn't the game of life. So you got to think hard about this. I mean, it is a physical game. Things happen. Careers get ended badly. Well, I'm trying to like give them a message, but maybe it's not sinking in. Everybody's got their own ego. I got one too. I mean, he reminds me of a kid that used to bring the teacher the apple. Well, I'm the kind of guy that used to take the apple off the desk and not even eat it. I used to throw it in the trash can. But whatever. People do what they're going to do. You got to listen to your heart. You can't listen to your head because your head will get you messed up. Seriously, I'm not trying to bust his chops or nothing. You really got to think this through. So anyway, till next time on Real Talk, I'm Johnny Wah, and you're not. Have a great day.